Asifa, this is LaserBolt and welcome to today's video, guys. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get better aim and how to have more kills in Call of Duty Warzone. Now, this setting yet alone, if you just change this setting, I could guarantee you guys you're going to up your kills at least by 1 to 2 or 3, even 4 more kills per game, and that setting is called the Dead Zone. Now, for those of you who might not know, recently we got an update for Call of Duty Warzone, and they did say that they switched a little bit of stuff in the dead zone. And finding your correct dead zone is going to be key for you to be able to get more kills, miss less shots, and hit more headshots. So let's go ahead, dive on in, and talk about what dead zone is, what do you need to change, and how do you change it. But before we dive into that, I do want to remind you guys, we stream daily on Twitch. If you haven't had a chance to stop by, check us out, hang out, have some positive vibes. A lot of things you can learn in the stream, how to get better at Call of Duty Warzone. We try out different loadouts. We just have overall a lot of fun. So make sure you guys head on over to our Twitch channel. Link is down below. Hit us with that follow so you won't miss when we go live. Now, if you guys do find this video helpful, informative, and you want to show some love and support, make sure you guys drop a like, share this video with your friends so they could also get better aim and get their kills up. So let's talk about the dead zone. Let's go to our options menu. And we're going to be talking about this area right here, the dead zone. So what does it say here? Dead zone, adjust the controller dead zone that represents the inner range in which the stick input will be registered. Now, that doesn't really make sense, right? So it's a lot of people will say, what exactly is a dead zone? How do I know where to get it? What is the correct way of me actually changing this or updating this? Well, a dead zone is very simple to understand. It basically means that it will register when you move your stick. So the higher the dead zone, the faster it's going to read your stick. The lower the dead zone, the lower it's going to read your stick. Now, why is this important and why is this different? Because controllers come assembled in multitudes. The controller you currently have is not going to be the same controller that your brother has, your sister, your nephew, your niece, your friend. All the controllers are completely different, and all the controllers are going to have different dead zones. Now, I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video, you've seen other videos where they tell you set your dead zone to this, set your dead zone to that, and no one really tells you that your dead zone is going to be different than my dead zone. It's going to be different than your dead zone. There is not a standard dead zone. That's why it's extremely important to be able to set this dead zone correctly. So today I'm going to show you guys exactly how you're going to do this. Now, you'll be able to do this whether you have the standard game or you have just Warzone. The biggest difference is if you have the standard game, we're going to do a private match. If you don't have the game, we're just going to go into a plunder match and test these settings. So first things I want you to do, guys, is go to your options menu, go to your dead zone, and set your dead zone to 0. Move your horizontal stick sensitivity, set it all the way to maximum high, and set your vertical stick all the way to maximum high as well. So insane 20. And we're going to go to our aim responsive curve. We're going to set this over to linear. And the reason we're setting this to linear is because the aim stick mapped directly to aim rate. So it's just going to make this process a lot easier. So once it's completely set, we're going to go to our private match. Go to our private match, go custom games. Make sure you don't put no bots, no nothing. And we're going to automatically load into a custom match. Now, it doesn't matter which weapon you're going to be using. The only thing that matters here is we're going to be taking a look at our crosshair. And we are going to be determining how much dead zone our controller has based on anything else. Now, there are multiple ways of you able to tweak this. Like if you have an Xbox Elite controller, you could also set your dead zone through there. But my best suggestion is set it in game and just leave your controller default because each game will vary differently. And theoretically, if you are able to figure out how your dead zone is with your standard controller, it should suffice enough to determine what your controller dead zone is overall in general. So we're kind of happy that they actually added this in the game. And if they don't add it in the game, then what you could do is set it up on your Elite controller the same way we're doing it here. So as you see right here, guys, we have really fast movement. But what we're looking at is we're going to set our crosshairs into a wall. And this wall is going to determine how much controller drift we have. As you guys see it there, I am not touching my controller. And you see my dead zone is automatically moving. My controller is moving by itself. It's magic, right? So this is when we have control drift, or a lot of people refer that to that. Now, the older your controller is, the more drift you're going to have. The newer your controller is, the less drift you're going to have. Setting this correctly and fixing this is going to be extremely important. The stick you want to move, of course, is your right stick. That is the one you want to be moving in order to determine the dead zone. So as you guys see, we have a lot of dead zone. We're going to go up to the options menu, and we're going to move this up 1. And see if we still have control drift. Once again, moving our right stick, seeing if this is moving. As you guys see, it's still moving by itself. Once again, go to our options menu, hit that 2. and then go back and move our right stick, see if we have any controller drift. Basically, what we're trying to achieve this is to keep the crosshair without moving, without you touching it. So if you're touching it and stop touching it, just let it move. It's see there, we still have more control drift. We're gonna up that to 3, and we're gonna keep going right there. Now you gotta make sure you do this very fast, guys. You want to make sure you're doing it, moving your your right stick as much as you can, because as you guys see right there, sometimes it seems like it's worked and we still have control drift right there. So back into our menu, we're going to go with 0.4, and once you get to an area where you see very little, like as you see right there, I am getting a little bit of control drift. It's still effective. It's effective without sniping. It's going to mess me a lot. So what I want to do, go back to my options menu, get it to a 5 until we get it to where it's not moving. So just keep moving our right thumbstick right there. As you guys see, we're getting very little, but we're still getting some. So we go to our options menu, hit that to 6. Now we're going to go there, see if there's any movement. Now, after you get it to the way I have it right now, where we're barely getting any movement, or we're not getting any movement at all, you want to set it next to a line that you can see if it's moving. All right, so for example, we're going to try to set it up to this one right here. As you right here, usually dark balls work really well. So we're going to line this up right here. And once we have this completely lined up, we're going to see if there's any movement. So once again, line it up. Usually, like I said, dark walls work really well because you'll be able to see the movement if there's any movement at all. So once again, guys, lining it up. As you guys see there, we are not getting any movement at all anymore, and that is really good because that means our dead zone has been set correctly. So there is no more movement of all the dead zone. So we determined that our dead zone is 0.6. So once we determine that our dead zone is 0.6, we're going to go ahead and switch everything back to the way we had it. And our stuff, check it back to standard. And then we're just going to double test to see if there's any movement. So we're moving a right stick here, no movement at all. This thing is dead on center. So wherever I am, not my controller or my aim is not going to be kicking because the dead zone has been set correctly. And there you guys have it. That is how you set your dead zone in the game. Trust me, guys, I'm going to tell you, if you make this change 100%, you will get more kills. Your aim is going to be on point, and you will be getting more headshots. Now, I will be bringing out more tip videos on how to get better aim, how to become a better player in Call of Duty Warzone, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Don't forget, guys, to stay tuned for the rest of the gameplay. We get some really good stuff. I will be bringing more tip videos. If you haven't checked out my Laser 101 series, highly recommend you guys check this out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next video.
There's like 3 people bottom floor. Okay, here.
Moving.
Yep, someone's closing the door. They're like right here. Bottom floor right here.
Down one. Down another one. Do I have to do everything in this team? Come on, boy. Eesh.
Oh my god.
Teammates in the gulag. If they survive, they can redeploy.
I hit him in the back with my bare hands.
Hey, if I lose this gulag, I'll switch back to excellence.
He just jumped out. He's like by me.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Your
push you.
teammates done it.
Oh yeah, he's on the window.
I'm
He's on the
switching.
window.
Down him.
This guy's body just froze midair.
Oh, I see him. He's behind the house.
Moving.
He thinks he's gonna blow his head off.
Sorry, bit.
I see him. There's 2 on me, 2 on me, 2 on
Shit.
me, 2 on me.
I'm waiting for him to peek it. I'm gonna fucking blow his head off if he chases.
Yeah, they're on me. I hear him.
Yep. Yep, I hit one. One no shield. I'm coming
Alright,
in,
bet.
They just won't push it. I'm behind him.
I broke his armor.
Yep.
Ah!
He's almost done. He's almost one shot. Staying inside the house.
Oh, he has
I
full
got,
armor.
oh, P90, okay, I got this.
Got one.
Laser, one shot in here. Laser, one shot in here. He's one shot on stairs. One shot on stairs. He's upstairs. Upstairs. No shield. No shield.
Got him.
He's sitting up. Nope. He put a claymore. Watch out. Laser, don't go. Claymore.
I'm
He's in the
pushing,
corner.
I'm gonna shoot him with my pistol, man. That's what I got, man.
He's
That's
in the
what I
corner. No
got.
shield. Top. Doesn't look like he's healed yet.
He has no shields?
Yeah, no shields. He has the same on stairs.
If you could land on the roof, you could peek the window.
I missed it.
You say he put up a claymore?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I see
claymore
it.
on stairs.
I see it.
Oh yeah, he's right there. I'll shoot the claymore. There's nothing to break it.
Somebody watch the window. Make sure he doesn't jump out.
Yeah, he's like right there.
Yeah, he jumped out. He jumped out. He jumped out. It sounds like it.
Yeah, I think so.
Might be real. Yep.
He's dead.
Good shit.
Try, you gotta teabag him. It has to be done. On fire. Yeah, they're on top of the mountain.
He's dead.
Team wipe?
Team wipe, yeah, team wipe. Hey, we gotta hurry up though, so we can get it, so he can get his loadout. Oh, there's a vehicle.
One building.
Team wipe.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch
We're on
the
the
sky.
street. No team wipe. There it is. Okay.
GG. Yo,
Appreciate it.
stash it right there.